So we start by opening a new part. We make sure that our unit system is set on MMGS. Then go to Weldment. If your Weldment tab is not like this, just come to one of the tabs, either Features or Sheet Metal or MBD Dimensions. You right click, you go to Tabs, then you check Weldment so that it appears at the top there. So we go to Weldment, then we select 3D Sketch. Now our origin should appear like this. Then select the center rectangle. We place our cursor at the origin. Then we draw a rectangle. This is not the plane in which we want our rectangle to be. So we click on Tab, we drag out, then we click on Tab again. Now we are in the ZX plane. We drag, then we release to draw our rectangle. Using Smart Dimension, we dimension this line to 500 millimeters. Then we dimension this line to 1000 millimeters. Our sketch is not fully defined, so we click on this line. As we exit Smart Dimension, click on this line, and then we force it to be on the Z-axis, so we click on along Z-axis. Then we click on this line, then click on the along X sketch relation, so that we force it to be on the X-axis. And now our sketch is fully defined. We then select the line tool. Click on this point and we draw a line downwards. This is not the plane in which we want our line, so we click on Tab. Now we're in the XY plane. You can see a vertical line appears, showing that we're in the XY plane. We click, draw this line. You can click on the L. You can click on the L button on your keyboard to select the line tool. Click on this point, then we draw the line downwards. Select the line tool again. Click on this point, then we draw downwards. Select the line tool again, then click on this point, then we draw a line. Using Smart Dimension, we dimension this line to 800 millimeters. We zoom out. Then we select this line, exit Smart Dimension. We select this line, holding Control, this line, and this line. Then we click on the equal sketch relation. Next, we select the corner rectangle from sketch. We place our cursor on this line, and then we drag. This is not the plane which we wish to draw our rectangle, so we click on Tab, and click on Tab again till we are drawing the ZX plane. We drag our rectangle until it meets this line. The line should turn orange, and then we release. Next, using Smart Dimension, dimension from this point to this point, and we give it a dimension of 200 millimeters. Now, as you can see, our sketch is underdefined. So just like we did for the first rectangle, click on this line and force it to be in the Z-axis. Then click on this line and force it to be the X-axis. And now we have a fully defined sketch. We exit the sketch so that we can add our structural members. Next, under Weldment, we go to structural member. Our standard is ANSI inch. Our type is angle iron. Our size is 2 by 2 by 0.125. Come to groups and then we click on this line. Now, in case you have this member inverted or facing downwards like this, if you have yours face downwards like this, when you click on the line at first, what you do is you come to the angle bar, and then you type 270 degrees so that it flips yours and makes it vertical. But because mine is already facing upwards, for the angle I leave it at 0 degrees. Next, we click on locate profile, and it zooms in onto the member, and we click on this point. Now this aligns this line with the center of the member. And next we click on the other 4 remaining lines, this line, and this line. The corner treatment is end meter. We don't need to do anything. And then we click the tick. Still under Weldment, we select structural member again. Our standard is still ANSI inch. And our type is square tube. Our size is now 2 by 2 by 0.25. Come to groups, then we click on this line, this line, this line, and this line. Leave everything as default, and then we click the green tick. And once again, we go to structural member, standard ANSI inch, type, our type is pipe, and our size is 1.5 school 40. For groups, we select this line, this line, this line, and this line. Corner treatment end meter, nothing needs to be changed. Then we click the tick. Now if you look at our shape, this member, you will realize that it's protruding or it's going through the square tube. So go to Weldment, trim and extend. Now for bodies to be trimmed, we select the 4 pipes, because this is what we are trimming. Then for trimming boundary, we make sure that we've selected bodies. You need to select bodies, otherwise it wouldn't work. Then we select our 4 square tubes. Now SolidWorks automatically knows that it needs to keep the body part due to the arrangement of our table. It knows that the 2 ends of the pipe are meeting the square tube, so it knows that it has to discard the 2 ends and keep the body, the middle part. But sometimes you may need to discard the top. You always discard where it meets with the boundary or the boundary body, but here we don't need to change anything. We make sure that it's on simple cut between bodies, and then we click the green tick. Next, we zoom in, we click on this face, then we click on sketch. Using the corner rectangle tool, we draw a rectangle from this corner. Zoom out. Now let me do that again. We draw a rectangle from this corner, zoom out, and then we zoom in to this corner, then we release. We click the green tick. Next, go to features, extruded balls and bees. Then we extrude by 5 millimeters. We click the tick. Come to our 3D sketch in the feature manager tree, and then we hide it because we no longer need it. Now we are going to add our gussets. We go to Weldment, then we select gusset. Now for the profile, we make sure it's set to polygonal profile, so we get these 3 dimensions. We set D1 to 100, we set D2 to 100, and we set dimension 3 to 20. We keep the angle the same, 45 degrees. The thickness should be in the middle or on both sides, and the thickness distance should be 10 millimeters. Now for the supporting faces, we zoom in, select this face of the square tube, we rotate, then we select this face of the angle iron member, then we click the tick. Now we have our gusset. Weldment gusset again. This time we select triangular profile, so we get only 2 measurements or only 2 dimensions. Dimension 1 is 100, dimension 2 is also 100. The thickness is also 10, and the location should be at the midpoint. So for our supporting faces, rotate the shape this way, select this face, this pipe, and this pipe. And as you can see, we have our gusset in between them. Gusset once again, triangular profile, so we have 2 dimensions. Dimension 1 is 100, dimension 2 is also 100, then the thickness depth is 10. Now for supporting faces, we select this face, then we select the pipe. Now you can see our gusset doesn't appear because it's between the rectangular face and then the cylindrical face. So for the location, click on it, we zoom in, then we click on this line, and our gusset appears in between them. Then we click the tick, we zoom out. Next, we go to features, then mirror. For the face or plane, we select the right plane. And now some of you may have the features to mirror drop down open like this. You have to close it and then close probably the faces to mirror, then open the drop down for the bodies to mirror. We select the gusset and under bodies to mirror. If you do features to mirror or faces to mirror, it wouldn't work. So under bodies to mirror, we select our 3 gussets. As you can see in the yellow preview, you can see that our gussets are being mirrored onto the other side. Then we click the tick to accept. We click mirror again. For the face or plane, we select the front plane. Once again, you close the features to mirror menu down, then open the bodies to mirror. Then we select our 6 gussets, both the original and the mirror. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then this one, 3. And then we click the tick. Then we see that our gusset has been mirrored all through the table. Next, we go to Weldment, we go to end cap, and for parameters, rotate the parts, then click on this face, Make sure our thickness direction is set to outward, and for thickness ratio, click on 3 times, and then we reverse it so that it comes outward. Thickness is set to 10 millimeters, and we click the tick. We come down, we check the checkbox for corner treatment, click on fillet, and we set our fillet to 5 millimeters. Then should bend the ends of the cap. Now we have an end cap on this square tube. Now, using the same procedure we use for the gussets, we will mirror the end cap to the rest of the legs. So features, mirror, select the right plane. Under bodies, to mirror, once again select this end cap, then it's mirrored on this square tube. Features, mirror, for the plane, select the right plane, close the features to mirror, open bodies to mirror, and select this end cap and this end cap. Sorry, not the right plane, just clear selections, the front plane, just so that it mirrors on this one. So if you selected the right plane, just right click, then clear selections, then we click the tick, and now our end cap has been mirrored everywhere. In our sketch, we come to our table, boss extrude 1, right click, click the drop down appearance, then select boss extrude 1, so we can add a color. Then just select this one, then we click the tick, and now we are done with the table. We save it with an appropriate file name. We then go to file properties, then we select description. For the description, we type table, and then for the weight, we type mass. Now we need to make sure that our gussets and our end cap and our tabletop appears in our drawing cut list table. So while you are still on the part, go to cut list. For cut list item 1, we see that it has highlighted the tabletop. So we click on it, right click, then we select properties. We select description, and for the description we type table. And click on OK. Now we change the description to tabletop, and that's more precise. Then we type OK, then click on OK. For catalyst item 2, it has selected our top gussets. So right click, properties, description, then we type gusset, then into brackets 100 capital by 100 by 20 and by 20 millimeters thick. Then we close. We have our evaluated value. Then we click on OK. Catalyst item 8, we see that it has selected our bottom gussets, description, and then we type capital gusset, open bracket 100 by 100 by 10 millimeters thick. And then for our catalyst item 9, which is our end cap, we type end cap, into bracket 3 times thickness ratio, then close brackets. Next, we go to new, advanced, then we select our drawing template. We select our part, then we click to place our front view. We place our right view, then we place our picture view. Then we click the tick. Select the front view. Then under display style, we select hidden lines visible. Then for the scale, click on use custom scale. And we change it to 1:25 to make it smaller. Then select the picture view. Then for the display style, we click on this. And for use custom scale, change it to 1:13. Then we click the tick. Now we place our views properly. Move the right view and the front view to about here. Under annotation, select smart dimension. Then we dimension the top here. Dimension from here to the bottom of this line. And do it again. Undo. Smart dimension. Dimension from here to here. Then click the tick. Then smart dimension once again. Then we dimension from here to here. Next, go to tables. Then we select Weldment catalyst. Now we say select a drawing, so we click on our picture view. We accept everything as default. And now we have our catalyst table. We reduce the size so that it can to make everything much better. Next, select the picture. Click on the picture view. Then we select auto balloon, and our balloon should appear. Then we click on the green tick. Then we arrange our balloons properly so nothing is overlapping with the table and everything is at an angle. Like this, like this. Next, right click, edit sheet format. Then we select this side of the table. Right click, then click on delete. Drag this line here. Go to sketch, and then using the line tool, draw a line from this point to this point. Then we exit the line tool. Go to annotation, then note, We'll remove the leader line, no leader. Then we insert a note here. Our title is UG_MTEN104 score 2022. Then we click the tick. We position it nicely. Click here is OK. And right click, then edit sheet. I think we are done with our assembly drawing. Save it with an appropriate file name. Just put draw and save.